you know exactly what it takes. A lot of us, we get into a position where we're looking left, we're looking right. We don't have our blinders on, right? We're looking for some sort of validation or support or reasoning behind why we should do what we're doing, rather than listening to our intuition, listening to our gut, and knowing what we have to do. When I say knowing what you have to do, I mean specifically for your purpose, right? Whatever your purpose may be for that time period, that time spent, however long that lasts, right? Like I said, I like talking through examples. When I lost those 50-something pounds, I talk about this all the time, but it hits, right? And I'm sure it resonate with you as well. When I lost those 50-something pounds, I knew what I had to do. I knew what it took, right? I could have listened to my relatives. I could have listened to my friends that were telling me, okay, I'm fine. I don't have to do anything extra, right? I could have listened to all of that. But I knew for me to reach that physique that I wanted, that I dreamed about, I had to put the work in. And what did that require? It required me first and foremost cutting back on the calorie intake, right? I didn't have a clear vision or idea of what that looked like, right? I didn't know, okay, I have to do this step by step by step. I got to track my macronutrients. I got to get 180 grams of carbs in, 80 grams of protein. I didn't know about no 1-to-1 ratio, 0.7 ratio. I didn't know any of that. I knew first and foremost I had to cut my calories down. Then I also knew I had to get my steps in, right? So what did I do? I started running consistently. I knew that if I wanted to build muscle or maintain a type of muscular physique, I had to lift weights. I had to do calisthenics. I had to do the best that I could with what I was granted, right? The position that I was in. So I bring this to you to tell you that you know what it takes. If you're somebody like myself that wants to do this content creation thing, you know what it takes. It takes you turning that camera on. It takes you practicing. It takes you being consistent, rinse and repeat and doing it over and over again. It takes you studying your craft, studying the game, as I like to call it, right? Look at the people that are successful, right? Look at the people that are successful in whatever it is that you're doing, and don't copy them, but emulate them in a sense and add your own spin to it, right? And then do that over time consistently, whether it's their quality, subject matter, whatever it is. Emulate it and make it better, make it your own. And then, like I said, rinse and repeat, and most importantly, stay consistent on it, right? For me personally, I knew that if I wanted to post consistently, if I want to post consistently on my Instagram with multiple workout videos, I got to find me a place that I could do that at. I got to find me somewhere that I can work out consistently and record, right? LA Fitness was not the place for that. Too many people walking by, a lot of different things going on in my head too. So what did my intuition told me? It told me that I needed to find me another spot that I could do it, that I could work out consistently. I needed to change my environment and put myself in an environment to do what it is that I knew internally that I had to do. Like I said, you know what it takes. You know exactly what it takes. You know that if you want to get an A in that class, what do you have to do? You have to study. You got to practice. You got to do the practice test. If you want to get you a certification, you have to study, right? You got to look for some type of training material to follow. You want to learn how to fly. Go on the internet, figure it out, right? Look up an instructor or some type of flight school, whatever that process looks like. I don't know, but I know at least where to start. You know internally where to start. You know what it takes, right? And my biggest thing is to get through to you. My biggest thing, like I said, to get through to you is not to look for external validation, right? Don't look for social media, don't get on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, whatever your social media platform is that you're on all the time. Don't get on there, looking for somebody to validate whether or not you're doing things correctly, quote unquote correctly, right? You can, like I said, take inspiration from people that have been successful, But the moment you start to qualify yourself based off of if somebody else swipes up and says, oh yeah, you know, this looks good, that's when you start talking yourself out of it. So for example, with my fitness thing, right? I would get to where, you know, I started getting a solid enough following, and then people that I knew actually started following me, right? They would follow me, they would start commenting on my stuff, sharing it around, and subconsciously that started getting in my head, because now I'm looking for that comment or some type of validation from somebody that I knew that this was some good content, and that I was posting something that was helpful to somebody else. So like I was saying, the moment that you start expecting somebody to come and tell you good job, right? That's some of the worst 2 words that you can hear is good job, because it can take that hunger out of you. Unless, like I'm saying, you listen to your intuition, because you know what it takes. You know what you have to do, right? So if you could put your head down, put yourself in the moment, day by day, every single day, get a little bit better, right? Whether that's losing weight in the gym, building muscle, eating healthy, which is most important, taking care of your health, or some type of financial gain, right? Graduation, whatever it is, right? Don't focus specifically on the validation that comes with it. For example, if you get a A on an assignment, right? Yeah, that A can point you in the right direction, telling you, okay, yeah, you're doing the right stuff and you're studying the right material. But if you just focus on, oh yeah, you know, I need to get that A, or more importantly, if you focus on the fact that you got the A rather than what it took for you to get the A, which was the studying aspect of it, you'll look at that grade and you'll be like, okay, yeah, I got the grade, great, right? This is what I want, this is what I'm looking for. And then subconsciously, I'm sure it's happened to you too. You'll start thinking, okay, yeah, it's easy. This class is easy, and you'll forget the consistent studying and work that you had to put into to actually get that A. So what I'm saying is the most important thing is the work that you're doing on a consistent basis, on a day by day, right? For whatever it is your purpose is, and you know what it is that you have to do. You know what your purpose is. You know the steps that's required already. Trust me, you know internally what it is. You might look for somebody else. You might look for a trainer like me to tell you, go to the gym and eat healthy. You know that you have to do that. Come on now. You already know. But you're expecting somebody else to tell you, and that since they told you, it's going to click in your head now. No. You have to want it for yourself. You have to know what it takes. And you already know what it takes. All that being said, man, this is a quick one. I got to get up out of here, eat my chicken, and call it a night, man. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Check out some of my other videos. This one was a little bit different. I hope you enjoy it. And I'm out.